Hello again out there, all my crafty friends. Yeah, once again I can't talk. But anyway, this is the travel journal that's going to be available in my Etsy shop. And I've already put together extra goodies for this one, so they will come with it as well. And I went and got my ruler. So this is 6 by 9 1/4. And so the other one I just showed you is the same size. So it's 6 by 9 1/4. And I'm going to put all that in the description and everything, and I'll put it in the Etsy listing. But this is another one of the leather covers that I got from work. It was recycled. And I just gutted the book, and I love the feel of these covers. They just feel great, and it's like a burgundy, it's like a dark burgundy color. And I bought a travel kit, an ephemera kit from a girl on Etsy called A Bird of Song, and y'all go check out her shop. She's got some really cool stuff. She's local to me. She's not far from me, and I found her not too long ago, and she's got a YouTube channel as well. So some really neat stuff, and she makes journals and all kinds of stuff. So, so this is the cover, and the inspiration for this one was this photograph, which I just absolutely love. And then I layered. So I took a piece of linen, like a piece of linen tablecloth. It was a scrap that I had left over, and a little scrap of that doily lace, and then this fabric, and the little library card, and the photograph, and that, and the ticket, that all came in the kit. And this little beautiful piece of trim also came in the kit. I believe the buttons are from my stash, and the flower. And then the spine is covered with some beautiful fabric, this blue fabric that I got from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. And then the doily, the crocheted lace, came from my favorite store, Susanna's Antiques. And then I made a charm, and I think I showed you a little bit of this in the last video, but it's got a Tim Holtz, charm, travel, or a little bike, a little beaded charm that I made, a button from Brooke over at Recreations by Brooke, and then some vintage, beautiful vintage buttons from my favorite store, and then the little clock. And I just tied a little piece of this lace trim that also came in the kit. And then I tied it over, and it says, "Enjoy the journey," down here with little Tim Holtz. Little piece of leather and some muslin. The leather came in the kit as well. And then I tied it, did the tie, and added a little key. And this is just some ribbon I had in my stash. So then you open up, and I use some of the map. It's beautiful, and it feels really good. It feels linen. So I use map that came with the kit to cover the back and the front cover, and then just some of my tea dyed mixed media paper inside for the binding. And I'm going to try to flip through this pretty quick. So this is some travel paper that I had that was from October Afternoon, and some little bits and pieces. So it says "Let's Go." And then those came out of October Afternoon kit. And then I put little tabs, and I used a few of the little tabs from a flow journal that Jessica Harris sent me. And then I just put on here, it says journal. I don't know if you'll really be able to pick all that up. And then 2 other tabs say, well, on the back of it, it says story. And I'll tell you when I get through the book what the other ones say. This is one of my little cluster book page pockets with a tag in it. And I thought, I'm trying to refocus so you guys can see. Sorry about that. So this has Paris on it. So there's no particular place in here. It's just all travel related. So I made a little cluster here with a ticket. This is Tim Holtz. some Tim Holtz things, and then little fabric piece and ticket that came in the kit. Tea dyed. This is some of my earlier tea dyed paper. It's not as dark. It's still a nice color. Vintage book pages that came in the kit. The ledger that came in the kit. This is just some cardstock, and I randomly did just a little bit of stamping and made a little cluster, and it says "Say Yes to New Adventures" and a little stamp. So that folds out like that. And then I made it might go to here where it's focused. Stamped a little thing that says "Life Happens Here" with a little piece of fabric from the kit. And this is a pocket. This is some fabric that came in the kit and trim, and I stitched the pocket on and put a little inventory tag, just a blank tag, and a postcard that came with the kit from Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming. So, like I said, it's just travel related. It's not any one specific place. This is a beautiful piece of wallpaper that came in the kit. And as you can see, I stitched the fabric around, so there's a pocket here. Just some kind of lightweight cardstock. I clipped on a couple of little pieces here. I made these. I took my Polaroid die and some acetate, and I die cut matte pieces and then stitched it to the acetate. So you could put a little picture or something up underneath there and attach it wherever you want to. And just some other little bits, like a little tag, a little tea dyed tag. And this flips out. And this is from a beautiful vintage book. It's a Claude Monet. And on the other side you can see the painting. So I've just clipped that on there for you. Beautiful image of Venice that came in the kit. This is just a little cluster I made with a stamp, and it says "Let's Get Lost," and that's stamped on muslin. And that cluster's attached, but I just clipped it on here so you can move it wherever you want. And then some little piece of that graph paper, tea-dyed graph paper, and I taped this in. Washi tape this in with some matte washi tape, and it's you can stick whatever you want. And this is one of the cards. It's a library card, gardens, Japanese gardens. And then the other side of the signature, and I put one of my little clusters up here, and I just paper clipped it in. This is another beautiful piece of wallpaper that came in the kit that I used as a page. And then I took a vintage book page and made a tuck, made a pocket and a pocket here. So I put the little Hawaii postcard that came in the travel kit, and some little bits and pieces here from Tim Holtz ephemera, and a piece of that fabric. I stitched that there, and then stuck a couple of little Tim Holtz ephemera tags in there. So it's a mixture of my stash, the kit I got, and Tim Holtz things. An October afternoon. And then this is the other side of that Venice book page. It's really beautiful. Stuck you another couple little pieces here, little 1 mile and a little envelope. And this came in, I thought it was really cute in here. It came in that flow journal from Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Most of that stuff you sent me I'm keeping, but I did pull a few bits out. So this came in the kit. This is a picture of an airplane. It's a really nice, thick paper. And you can paint on this. This was the other side. You could paint or collage, or put photos. Little fabric tab. Another image that came in the kit. Some more of my, no, this came in the kit. This was her paper that she tea-dyed, and it looks like she used maybe some, I don't know, some glimmer mist or something, because there's kind of a sheen, but I thought it was really pretty. And then I stamped I kind of stamped across that just a little bit of script, just to give it a little bit more texture looking, a little more interest. Some regular writing paper. Another map that I turned into pockets for the middle of the signature. And in this one, I just tied the, oh my gosh, the linen thread together in a bow. So you can undo it and put dangles, or you can cut it, whatever you want to do. One of my little collage tags from a file folder, and a tea-dyed tag from a manila file folder that you can use how you want to. I really tried to leave you, I just put you things in here like a little tea-dyed bag and a little pocket. This was made from a vintage book page. Or was it? No, maybe that was made from some of my other tea-dyed paper. Try to just add things in here and clip them in so you can put them where you want. And this says travel. And on the other side it says cherish. Stamping. Just kind of randomly stamped, like I said, just to give it some more visual interest for you to collage on. Some calligraphy paper. Another beautiful book image from the kit. And this was some really beautiful fabric. Like an, it's not a real thick, but it's like an upholstery fabric I just made a pocket out of. And put a little map piece from, this was from October Afternoon. And that is France, Marcellus. And then there's a little, put your little Tim Holtz clip right there. And this wallpaper is just beautiful. And then I thought this was really cool. So there's trains and planes and cars and, you know, all kinds of travel stuff in here. This came in the kit. It's a beautiful image of a train. And train on the other side. More writing paper. Calligraphy paper. This is this came out of an old book about Florence, and this is my absolute favorite Botticelli painting. Is The Birth of Venus, and so I added that in there. I didn't want to part with that, but I did. So I have so much stuff on Italy. But stamping on here. I did throw a recipe card in here. I can't remember. That might have been in the kit. Yeah, it might have been the kit she was sitting there. I might have thrown it in there. And then this is the other side of her beautiful, I know it's another piece of her beautiful paper. And I just stapled a ticket up there. There's a little tab. Dictionary page. This was music, vintage music paper that was included. And then I took some of my tea-dyed tracing paper and made a pocket out of it. Another map. Another postcard that was in the kit she sent me. I love the way this journal turned out. Never really done a travel journal. Another little cluster. I'm about running out of time, so. The other side of that train paper. And this was a map that was in the kit. Another one of my book page pockets, and this one is also, I believe this is also in France. And then I tipped in, it's clipped right there, but I tipped in another little pocket. Another tab that says memories, and on the back side says photograph, and I'm almost out of time, y'all. Little pocket. This was from that same Florence book. And this is a piece of media paper and another cluster that's just that I made that I just stuck in. This you can draw and paint on. And then another cluster that I did attach to the back. And that is it. But I love the way this one turned out. I love the front of this. I love the whole journal, but I love the way this turned out. I'm very happy with it. So this will be listed in my Etsy shop as well. And anyway, thanks for stopping by and watching. And please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Have a great day. Love y'all.